Okay, so we continue the epic story.
Taktakusso,
Got so much information about the creatures.
ne papa,
The burned away bullbacks. When the blazing beastie, when I see this blazing beastie, I get a rush of excitement. It's easy to lose track of time while staring fixated at the flames enshrouding its form. The fiery bullbacks its appearance brings to mind a ancient molten landscape from an era before the earliest ancestors. Armored cannon beetle larvae. This little creature will spew a giant stone ball, what some call a odama, when it feels threatened. A reliable cultural document assures me that the items were used as weapons in ancient wars. Maybe this creature is using it the same way to fight war for survival. Whether or not the snow on the ground, where this surprising sweetie comes around, you'll have a snowball fight any time. But don't expect it to go easy on you. You're in for a one-sided defensive battle, and you might end up looking like a snowman by the end. Oh. I just want to see whether the Arctic cannon beetle, a beautiful armored bug with speckled like diamonds. The sight of its personally thumping along the way it sucks in air and spews out snowballs. Everything about it is remarkable. While standing transfixed by its stunning appearance, you'll end up covered in snow for sure. Can't remember I read the Electric Dweeble. I think I did. The perfect polished crimson colour, like something hand-fashioned by a true master craftsman, is a feast for the eyes. The brilliant colour is actually made from layers upon layers of fine fibre being stacked together. Nature is the most beautiful, skilled crafter. Interesting note always says active during the day. It's bewitching to behold the way it skitters and scatters around on those long, slender, lapis lazuli blue legs while carrying treasures on its back. If it's an exercise of excitement, you'll reach out your hand to touch a splashing startling splash should deter you. Be quiet around these beasts. Achoo! It's always important to keep you're cool, but my proximity to these frosty darlings may have made me a bit too cold. Just one blow from this critter as it skitters about on its icy long legs is quite chilling indeed. Is it just another different colour of Dweevil? Not at all. You see, here's a fashion leader of the critter world. There was once a purple one as well, but this year's trendy colour is green. Be sure to bring protective gear to see it through. The skittering sweetie can produce toxic gas if threatened. Yeah, I think it used to be purple from what he's saying. With mesmerizing lights that pierce through the darkness and low grooves that stir your soul, how can you not get your dance on? Is this creature or a machine? Who cares? Everyone can join the party. A word of caution though, be careful you don't dance right under one of its feet. Clean water is necessary for water walking, sweetheart. and a lot of it at that. In water soiled with oil, detergents, or other pollutants, it can lose the surface tension that supports its specifically evolved speed and drown. This is an extraordinary creature that could only exist on such a water-rich planet. Probably one of the hardest enemies. These don't just mimic a grow of a mushroom for the fun of catching you by surprise. They also use the opportunity to spread poison around quite indiscriminately. But that's just a little darling insomnic method of catching prey. We could learn from the way nature embraces such unique and varied creatures. Picture this scenario like this, poor darling. You're considered but no longer in control of your own body. Someone or something else has taken over, and a horrifying concept, isn't it? But what if the thing controlling you couldn't live? If it didn't do that, sometimes it's simply a matter of survival. The greater spotted jelly float. This lovely floating critter sucks up food by stretching and contorting its body. It's hard to imagine such a graceful creature could be of this world. It would be rather exciting to get sucked up with all the treasures and pikmin to float on forever, but if that really happened, it wouldn't be I wouldn't be of this world long either. Lesser spotted. Notably, the element way it floats is delicately transparent. The mysterious Kai color always catches my gaze and won't let me go. Even when this drifting darling sucks up pikmin, it doesn't eat them, but gently envelops them with a sweet heart. Withering blowhog. You can have a bit of fun with this one by giving it a good poke and watching it wobble and sway through the air like a balloon. Poke it too much though and it will spew a gas and fly off. It's a mischievous little darling, and the way it scatters flowers and crackles is quite charming. Oh, don't forget actually breathes fire. It might actually be just a gas that destroys flowers. With distinct paler, almost like it was painted with a white face paint. It gives off an air of performing mime. This cutie can jump with quite refinement, never more moving its plump jowls at all. It's graceful and expressive in the most unexpected ways. Chillhopper. Slick and bulbous, with a refreshingly frank face, that's one classy hopper. When it lands after jumping, it spills out cold air all around it. Mischievous and cool, this little fella needs to leave some personality for the rest of us. Master Hop. Wiggly elastic skin is proper fit for the bounce and beauty, slippery smooth and shining sleek. Its skin is soft as a baby's cheek, though you might want to be wary of getting close to touch it. Just watching it move will make you yearn for the skin that is more radiant and luscious too. Advanced age. So it's just a very old one. Like it's just a very old Wally Hop. Did we do Water Dumple? I'm pretty sure we did. Yeah, we did. These form a group, and they swim gracefully along together as though joined in an underwater dance. Are they family or travelers to school? It might just be an elegant to watch them with a submersible camera, very quiet, so they don't notice. To watch it swim dreamily along, then it spots again, walking plip-plop in the tidal flats. The contrast is so great, I can hardly admire its adaptability, but don't be drawn in by its cute, round little peepers. Much like a rose, the pricklefish has very sharp thorns. Waddlepuss. This accomplished napper can snore away the whole day by just watching. The peaceful look on its snoozing face conveys a feeling of contempt, almost as if getting up close, it could blow bubbles that will envelop you and have fun floating like it's a dream. A roasted crab offspring. It pokes its eyes just out a bit of the sand and strays very still, waiting patiently for us to come by. Even if we know they're hiding there, it's best to act surprised and give them a good shout of alarm. That's the best way to help them feel successful in their endeavours. Pricklish asterisk crab. Click, click, click goes the crab's pincer as it tries to impress other crabs. The crabs with the biggest claws will be the most popular. Being popular means not having to work as hard to claw their way to the top of the crustacean hierarchy. The natural world is a lot like our world in that way. Here we have one of the cleverest creatures. It has many different nest holes that all connect underground burrows using a network. It can move from hole to hole, sneaking up on prey or evading predators. A smart little darling indeed. Custard rumrup. With a red carapace carved like a Japanese stun hat, and a tail sporting a vivid yellow tufts, this critter is a natural illusionist of the good fashion, but its face and personality exhibit only true ferocity. It opens its mouth wide and charges at alarming speed. The juxtaposition of the artistic exterior, coupled with the aggressive attitude, is intriguing. Hardest enemy in the fucking game. On sandhills or in the sea, whether it may be or never moves from its spot, it'll sit there waiting for someone to wander past, someone being play, preferably, though it can be someone who knows the value of a beautiful shell or pearl it holds, nestled inside. Cute little marble-like eyes, a smooth undulating body, a big curvy mouth, and a tongue that extends and separates into 6 parts, gills like a fruit from a plant. It sits a moment and takes it all in. Sometimes it's fun to simply appreciate how a creature that can do so much damage can still be such a adorable addition to our universe. A living thing is a living thing, even if it transcends our understanding. This unnerving creature is translucent and has no actual physical body to speak of, yet somehow it clutches the rollers with zealous devotion. It's both eerie and fascinating, don't you agree? These popular little flyers look like they're wearing goggles. Don't be put off by their odd appearance. Though, places that seem like dead ends, such as treacherous roads, lakes, swamps, and sheer cliffs, are nothing to them when they are not carrying anything. With their few flaps of their tiny wings, they flit through the air like a fierce fairy. These tiny white pikmin can dart around quickly and swiftly. Alright, I guess we haven't come across the enemy that white pikmin are supposed to fight. swiftly. Their bold red eyes are charming as they are startling. Like a flower that has sharp thorns, these little ones possess a potent poison. Such small critters need to be tough to survive. It's profoundly heavy feeling holding it's a profoundly heavy feeling holding a living thing in your arms. It can be overwhelming to realize that this thing is really alive. That said, these little ones have a density to them that makes them extremely heavy. To hold them at all is difficult, but don't worry, they're strong enough that they can hold you. Oh, I thought I might actually do the different coloured candy bars. I suppose they're on the surface, so they wouldn't be able to show them.
With a bell?
How could you possibly pull yourself away? Alright, here we go. Now, we need to do the treasure book.
You had him.
Let's have a look at your
Come on.
treasures. Here's the treasures catalogue. Please take a look. Wait, are my spares going in here as well? Like, it looks like the spares are appearing as well. Just look at this fella, dressed to impress, all in black. And impressed I most certainly am. So impressed, I can't stop staring. I hope it will forgive me. It's just hard to like normal around something so dapper. It truly is. It's possible for this cookie to be too delicious. Is it possible for a cookie to be too delicious? It seems it is. This very cookie is incredibly tasty that it vanishes almost as soon as it appears. Where does it go? Nobody knows. But if you ever want to taste it, you'll have to move fast. You can see the artistry at work here with your eyes, but take a deep breath through your nose and you'll behold the power and beauty at once. One whiff and your heart will light up. Surely this gorgeous olfactory sculpture belongs to an art gallery. It's said that a king gave this orb to his beloved daughter and that it contains all the wisdom the princess would need as the next ruler of the land. Note it is not especially flashy. One can assume that is because a good leader is not about flash but about substance. No, we did the sticky duel, definitely. Is your relationship missing a spark it once had? Are you stuck in a rut with the one you love? This hoop can help step through the glowing pink light and feel a passion return. The warmth that shines upon you is sure to remind you of the days you met. Store your valuables in this bag for guaranteed peace of mind. And of course, that's easier said than done. Its defense makes it impenetrable and vitally impossible to break, but that's only a problem if you want to see your possessions ever again. What you see here is a cover used to disguise a pit or trap, probably as a way to catch small animals. The people of this planet hunted in groups and used the cunning to develop this system. Another prior example of civilization and its infinite wisdom. Do you see a face in the picture fragment? Is it part of a smile I see? No, it can't be. Or could it? Oh my, I feel like I'm going to see whatever it is in my dreams. Take a look at this strange treasure. Notice the gaps and protrusions. I'm certain that they mesh well with something similar, yet different. Maybe this is some sort of key that opens something if you find the pieces and make it whole exciting. When I stare at the sacred sphere, a phrase like fresh start, new life, and clean slate floats before my eyes. The sphere of beginnings is revered for its power to open doors and sprout fresh opportunities. It reminds us that new chapters is always just a page away. Like those of us today, the ancient civilizations had prized good health, but it was harder to come by in the older times, and so this orb became a powerful charm for bringing vitality to young and old alike. Even now I feel more alive looking at it. Behold the sublime spear, a shape this flawless does not exist in nature, and so since ancient times this orb and others like it have been treated as sacred by the civilizations here. Each sphere has its own meaning. This one represents the truth of deepest kind. The true mock bottom. What most impressive about this fruit is the way that it's sweet in both flavor and aroma. Meanwhile, its pretty pinkish orange coloring is lovely to behold. Of course, one cannot ignore the shapely curves reminiscent of good manners debate, I say no more. Suffice it to say, the mock bomb is quite a sensory experience. It is difficult to say which aspect of the fruit is more charming, the pretty emerald colour or the ease to which to show friends. Thankfully, you don't have to choose, simply gazing upon this gorgeous green hue as you share its many orbs at a party. This thing is enormous, it's the size of an asteroid, with the hard, stripy skin. It's not very inviting, so what a surprise to find that the insides are bursting with a crimson juice, and seeds too. Plant these in the garden and maybe more tasty asteroids will grow. What charming fruit this is. If it had a personality, I would say cute and bubbly. Such a vibrant and passionate colour too. There's just so much to love here, but like love itself, this fruit is delicate, so treat it with care. A number of fruits look like quite similar to this one, but while it may be rather forgettable in appearance, its refreshing fragrance will live in your memory forever. Those with a mature palate should also sample its bitter taste. A zangy experience indeed. The heart-shaped squeezing experience one feels upon falling in love the first time is not so different from the jaw-clenching salivation that occurs when one takes a first taste of this fruit. I dare say both experiences are thrilling, if just a touch painful. This fruit is a member of the plant family Bugonchimara. As its name implies, the insect condor is a popular abode choice for a number of insects, and who can blame the bugs for taking residence here? The fruit is not just honey, but also quite delicious. Homey, but also quite delicious. It looks for all the world like this fruit is just wearing a jaunty hat. Ah, but the dapper blob entire is beside the point. It's just juicy flesh inside, deeply sweet and yet delightfully bitter too. That's the real star of the show here. The fruit fit for royalty. It's a food, and yet it resembles some kind of scaly beast. Let's agree that the initial impression is not good one, and yet inside awaits a rich, creamy culinary delight. Oh, you scaly custard. You may have judged you harshly, and for that I'm truly sorry. This fruit or shooting star that fell to the ground, one taste and the answer is yours. Better yet, cut the star into slices and enjoy yourself a fruity constellation. How heavenly. When you lay eyes upon this elegant tear-shaped fruit, it may just bring a tear to your own eye. The perfection of it makes everything else in life seem somewhat less perfect. Then, when you taste how perfectly sweet it is, prepare to weep with joy. Clearly, this fruit was designed to be sent on outings with children. Note that the built-in wrapper that is easy to remove, but children mustn't toss the wrapper on the ground. Someone is sure to slip on it and land on their behind. Hilarious, maybe. Painful, definitely. It's said that the first came from the sea. That we first came from the sea, so it's no surprise that we are so deeply connected to the water. Thus, this bed, with its fishy-shaped design, it's meant to lull one to sleep with the visions of floating. Just lie down and let the dreams wash over you. Open a portal into the dream. After subsidizing on a blandus of spacefaring food, after subsisting on the spacefaring food, I was prepared for the symphony of flavor this dish unleashed on my tongue. The sublime melding of top and bottom flavors. Surely a culinary maestro orchestrated this masterpiece. As far as I can tell, this is some sort of fish atop some sort of white stuff. The specifics don't matter as much as the taste, which is good. Nothing too fancy or austrageous, just kind of back to basic flavor profile that we crave now and then. It seems that something, or more likely some things, lived within the interior cavity of this device. What were these things? What were their purpose? Were they forced to live there together as part of an experiment? Some things are designed to remain unknown. Tones are healing tones are old news. Well, great. Greet the new trend. Super sound awakening. Air pressure through the inner chamber plays a high note that acts as an acoustic refreshment. Your voice is weak. It does not carry. No one notices you. If this is true, then this item is for you. Starting today, you are a gym teacher. You'll never be ignored again. What a profound curve this track here exhibits. It's not so different from the life sometimes. You think you know where you're going, but then it curves and the track takes you to an unexpected ride. There's no getting off the train, so sit back and enjoy the surprise. When a sharp turn catches you by surprise, what do? Slam on the brakes or throw open the throttle? No matter the choice you make, you're in for a heart-pounding thrill ride. Best grab for the seatbelt if you got one. The enormous creature. What enormous creature could have these teeth belong to? And how did it come to be parted with them? The mind reels to imagine it all. Though this much we do know. The straightness and whiteness of the teeth suggest it had that its ancestor had excellent dental care. The soft bristles on this brush, how good they feel when scrubbing one's own back, but how easily it is to lose yourself in the feeling. As they say, too much of a good thing is a bad thing. Don't be fooled by brushing vice. know when enough is enough. What a surprise to find that this lollipop offers no flavour at all. The odd protrusion is neither sweet nor savoury, and yet mysteriously it lulls one into sucking on it. Even more surprisingly, once you have a taste of this flavourless lollipop, you almost certainly feel soothed for hours, fly by in a satisfied haze. The shape, it is at once familiar and also comforting. Surely this sculpture was erected to remind us of our mother's love in the universe. We actually haven't got anything from that series. Noble goo. A royal colour, this is, noble and defined in hue. It demands solemn difference from all who gaze upon it. No wonder its colour of kings and queens and other folks of high status. I confess I yearn to a coat made of this colour myself. Some say the hue of is an absence of all colour. Others say, in fact, it's all colours combined. I, for one, believe both are true. No, I do not know why and how of it, but I know that the colour goes nicely with every other colour out there, and that's what must mean something. It's cum! It's fucking cum! It's white! Ambiguous goo. Oh, we already got that one. We already read that one. Did we read refreshing? Yes, we read refreshing. The lampen is very hard definition of inspiring. When this figure of a proud woman holding a torch on high is not only lights up a room with its glow, but also lights up the spirits of those who gaze upon it. When one comes upon this landmark, one can't help but contemplate many things. First, what is the figure contemplating? Moreover, what should I be contemplating? Open your mind to big questions like these, and you'll sure to contemplate great things. This fossil is all the remains of a heroic giant from ancient times. He was known for showing compassion to not only allies but enemies as well. Contemplate in his revered visage, we should let his past benevolence act as a guide for our own behaviours today. What mysterious new species of fish? Its body is transparent, yet its inside is full of black liquid. Gives it a good squeeze, and this liquid sloshes right out. The liquid is tasty, although quite salty. To be honest, surely this must mean that it comes from the sea. This is a fossil of an ancient sea creature. Sure, it looks like nothing but a brown blob from above, but flip it over, and surprise, it sparkles like a gem lit from inside. The iridescent pattern reminds me of a water jelly newt found on my home planet. In times of old, competitors would face off against each other to see who could throw this enormous spear the furthest. It was said that only way to take the winner's spot was to train and as relentlessly as the spear flies. That said, the competitors had to give their all to spear training. Nothing less than total focus, total dedication, and total confidence would do. Those who gave it their all found that they could throw the spear very far indeed. This Styx vexes me greatly. I've analysed it, meditated over it, and I've even given it a good whack or two, and still I can't decipher its purpose. But drawing upon my rather prodigious treasure knowledge, I summarise that it's either a piece of equipment used for gathering solar energy, or it's a weapon capable of reflecting light at a troublesome beast to scare them away. Quite useful either way. The implications of this technology are quite frightening. Not only does it broadcast music played by a musician, but pieces of the musician's soul. We always know they put their hearts and souls into their songs, but this takes it to a whole new level. If a crush was a taste rather than a feeling, then this fruit is where you'd go to experience it. The feeling starts small when you take your first bite and think, it's not sure I like it, but then you take another bite and another, and you discover that it's not only the taste, but have come to love. Suddenly you have a full-blown food crush on your hands. Just remember, many things in life are an acquired taste, so be sure to keep an open mind. I told this strange fruit is called a foolish fruit. What its odd shape and silly hat, it does have a rather goofy air about it. Still, there's no need to make fun of it. It's perfect just how it is. See how the shield is engraved with the image of a massive ringed planet? In ancient times, the rings was thought to be a curse that caused space travelers to forever end up right back where they began. But nowadays, the rings have come to represent a joyful return home after a long journey. Was also customary to give the shield to someone you loved in hopes that they would bring them home to you safely. This sword is known for bestowing on its owner the power to make allies of forest spirits. Clearly, it was given this odd green hue in appreciation of the forest combat. The colour does seem rather bright for any forest we know of, but maybe forests here are very vibrant. Clearly, this ancient sword was forged in battle on some sort of ice planet. Just look at it. The deepest blue colour is evident that it once had the powers that work best in below freezing temperatures. I could swear all of these eons later, it's still cold to the touch. The sword's sunny sparkle is sure to catch the eye of the opponent during battle, and that's your chance. As they blink away the brightness, thrust the pointy end at the weak spot, and finish them. Cowardly, that's up to you. History is written by the victors. Chicken nuggets. It's a chicken nugget. A tool can be helpful when one finds oneself faced with an especially hard choice. Simply roll the stone and leave that to decide your fate. But when the roll abruptly ends, will you like the decision fate picked for you, or will you wish to decide it for yourself?
Timare.
And so the epic story continues.
Richie.
That's a big ped launch. Where are we going? Where are we going?
On the call.
You know where we're going. We're going to the new area. I must finally get some onions from this house, since we have not had any onions for ages. We pretty much haven't had an onion since the demo. Actually, that's actually true. You could get all the onions that we have so far from the demo. I honestly was beginning to think, is there even more onions? But we have a quest to get more onions, so there must be more types of onions. Colin here. It looks like you're safely inside the structure. Based on your current location, we're right to conclude that Captain Olimar is in the area.
Hello, hello.
I found a log associated with your exact coordinates. I'm so close to fully repairing the SS Dolphin. The remaining parts should be somewhere inside this giant structure. I've never seen it. I've never seen before. It's as if the rules of logic I've come to understand may not apply here. I'll have to explore more carefully now.
Great.
And we've got one more piece of the surprising news. The spaceship we found at the rescue command post is Olimar's. After analysing its flight logs, we can confirm that it came from Hocotate, which means that we can track down Captain Olimar by scent. Before you sent out, I had Ochi memorize the smell associated with the ship, so we might be able to find its castaway. So find Captain Olimar, Ochi. We're counting on you. I don't know what I'm actually going to bring out, though. Like, I kind of want to use wing pikmin, but also I don't want to lose them. So I guess we'll just use yellow, just to fill out our yellows. Dun dun dun! What the dog doing? What is the dog doing? Look over there. It's that dog that was running around with the leaflin. It looks like it's alone at the moment.
Well, hey.
I'll check and see what the voyage log says about it. Moss, the guard dog. Moss has been guarding the outside of the bunker for me while I rest. She's also gathering up pikmin, though it's unclear where she finds them. Either way, I feel so lucky to have Moss by my side in all this.
Oh, what?
So if this dog is Moss mentioned in the logs, then the leaflet must be...
Come on.
What does this symbol mean? Is Moss trying to attack me? I don't know. Moss might be trying to steal my pikmin, I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, it can steal my pikmin. It's taking the pikmin. I don't know what the dog intends to do with them, but we need to get them back. Oh, for fuck's sake. Shit, Moss is fleeing really fast. Okay, Moss is gonna be a pain in the ass. where's Moss? Can we see Moss? Yes. Still seems to be dead for now. Okay, it regenerates health very slowly. Doppelganger Den. I keep commanding Moss to follow Ascend, and she keeps leading me to a completely off track. There must be some kind of creature down here that's emitting an unusual smell that can trick not just Moss but Pikmin. But my senses, not just Moss and the Pikmin, but my senses too. What a deceptive ecosystem. The Imposter Cave. It's a bit Among Us! A bit sassy. Shit. Why are they not helping? To the depths of us. Why do we need white pikmin? Oh no! Oh wait, I need a roachy to get up there. Whoa! When the imposter is a mongoose. Is a mongoose. Oh, this is my base? How am I supposed to get... Maybe I can get it on the conveyor belt? Yeah, I can. Oh shit. I can't get back. Like, that's kind of a really bullshit. Kinda need Orochi back on the other side. He isn't on the other side. Okay, that actually set it back to how it's supposed to be. Please don't that hit them, for fuck's sake. Did that? Yeah, that still killed them. Like, I didn't do, like, it didn't count the hit. Like, that's just dumb. Like, it literally just negated my fucking hit. So you can't just ram these. Great, we lose all of our fucking flowers, but no one died, so I suppose it's fine. Oh, this is back. Into the depths. Oh shit, a giant doppelganger.
Dr. Jude?
Oh, I think everyone in this area is probably going to be leaflings. Checking the ID of the leafling. Figures. Data still unreadable. All we can do is bring them back and get cured. Chicken nuggets. Just gained ice pikmin. I thought we gained white as well. I think it's because we reset. I think it counted the whites. Why though? Well, fuck. Did Moss revive again? Oh no! Dun, 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 dun. Moss is kind of a pain in the ass. So you have to just constantly be on have your eye open for Moss. Trying to steal your pikmin. Some 90 chicken nuggets. Traveler, go with the flow totem, difficult choice totem, thrill ride track, memory fragment, topish, winter reserve, poached airhead, citrus lump, summer fruit series, dark pestule, life controller, free generation series, granddaughter dollhead, gifting vase, face wrinkler, merciless extractor, astrance clump, peacemaker, combo bot, relentless spear, and wisdom emblem. Managed to dupe some yellows. Listen, I've been wondering about something. If the creatures are more aggressive at night, not to mention more terrifying with those creepy red eyes, are we safe here?
Wow.
Just stay inside the ship and you'll have no problems at all. And even if we are attacked, we'll just be fine as long as Dingo's here, right? Yeah, of course. Why is he roping me into this? True, that's very reassuring to hear. Thanks for the advice in advance, Dingo. No problem, happy to help. Great, there's no getting out of it now. Okay, we got his treasures. Got the caves. I'm kind of tired though, so I'm just gonna complete my quests in the hub and then go to bed. Alright, time to whack his pee-pee. Mixture of pilot and sus. Currently attempt at stellar travel. He's had many jobs over the years and seems fated to always cross paths with his rival. Our work here is never done. We must protect them, but also attack them. Improve ability. Probably can't approve the charge. Like, we should probably just save up for mega charge so we can charge more. Oh, it seems you've been traveling through those caves. Good clip. Drop your latest report on me. Oh, I want to hear the discovery spirits of the cave. You should continue your endeavor into caves. More of them. Explore all the caves. You're making some real good progress curing folks. You know what that means? Reward time! I like your piece. Keep it up. You gotta be kidding me. Him again? I can't believe he's here. Will you ever stop getting in my way? Him? Who's him? Your pilot, Bernard. I'm Shinari right now. I'm a freelance pilot, but he's got a long history, you see. Oh shit, I'm still having to put air armor. Might as well get air armor. Honestly, tough scarf actually ain't too bad idea. I am actually taking quite a bit of damage as of late. There we are, now we should be fine. Come back. See if there's anything else you need. So, I'm too tired to continue, so that's that. No, it's a bit short, but see ya.